What is going on, everyone? Let's have a tough conversation. This Houston Texan offense sucks. CJ Stroud is struggling in year two. He is entering sophomore slump territory. What change needs to be made? And I think all eyes are on offensive coordinator Bobby Slowick. He needs to go. This entire season, the Houston Texan offense has been disappointing, and they look lost out there. Lost in the second half, because this has plagued the Houston Texan offense all year. You know how bad we are in quarters 3 and 4? We're only averaging 8 points. In the past 4 games, the Houston Texan offense did not score 7 in the second half. They go scoreless last night against the Detroit Lions, allowing them to come back after you got an elite performance from your defense, in which we saw Jared Goff throw 5 interceptions. When you look at this offense, man, all areas have had their moments this season. The offensive line, if it's not the consistent penalties throughout the season. Hey, Lermy Tunsil is leading the league in penalties. It's their inability to keep CJ Stroud upright. Now, you made a change. You put Juice Scruggs at left guard, Jared Patterson at center. Your pass blocking got better, but your run blocking got significantly worse, and we saw Joe Mixon worst performance in the Houston Texans uniform last night. If it's not that, it's your quarterback throwing 2 ugly interceptions, and I mean ugly. One of them should have been a touchdown to Tank Dell. But guys, like I mentioned, CJ Stroud is struggling. He's not as accurate as he was last year. You can see that he has no faith in this Houston Texan offensive line. A change needs to be happening before this season is gone. And here's what I mean by that. Before I get into it, this episode is brought to you and powered by BetUS. They're giving you a 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. On your second and third, it's a 125% bonus with promo code YouTube150. Now, guys, I made you some money in the game last night. We took the over on the points, and that's exactly where we cashed, man. BetUS, quick 24-hour payouts, 24-hour customer service, where the game begins. Like I said, the Houston Texans need to figure out this offense before the season is gone. Here's what I mean by that. Gone are the ideas that this team can get to an AFC championship, that this team can get to a Super Bowl. Because, guys, what realistically might happen, the Texans are going to end up with 9 to 10 wins, an AFC South division title, and a home playoff game. But I've seen that story before. That's basically every single Houston Texans playoff run, where the reason why you're in the postseason is solely because your division is god-awful and no one takes you serious, because when you go up against the very best, you go scoreless in the second half after getting 5 INTs. The Houston Texans deserve to get called pretenders. They deserve to hear, and I can't believe I'm saying this, same old Houston Texans. I am tired of it. Ladies and gentlemen, when I look at the remaining schedule, the Houston Texans are going up against the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football. Then it's the Tennessee Titans. Then it's the Jacksonville Jaguars. You can win those 3 games without needing to put up 7 in the second half. So that's 9 wins right there. Then I'm looking at the Week 18 matchup against the Tennessee Titans. We're not losing to Tennessee. They are god-awful. We're sweeping them. That's 10. There it is. Double-digit wins, a division title, and a home playoff game. Now, who knows what the hell happens between the Miami Dolphins, Kansas City Chiefs, Baltimore Ravens. That's 3 tough games in 10 days. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, I just gave you the blueprint. I gave you the script of what could be the next couple of months for the Houston Texans if they do not figure this out. Which leads me to my next point. Bobby Slowick, it's time to go. Now, does he get fired? Probably not. But what I need to see is Gerard Johnson or Bob Lazor have more responsibilities in this Houston Texan offense. Because it's just so stagnant, guys. It's so creative, and when you try to get creative, you look ridiculous and run a reverse, and it gets lost for 5-7 yards. If this offense does not figure it out, guys, we can forget about the dreams we had in the offseason. And this offense is the only thing holding this team back. DeMeco Ryans' defense is elite. But this is when I go back and I've already seen the conversations. This is what happened when you have a defensive-minded head coach. Your offense is a disaster. Your offense is lost. And right now, the Houston Texans defense is elite and the offense is horrible and lost. Hopefully, Gerard Johnson gets more responsibilities. He's been with C.J. Stroud since high school, since the Elite 11. But guys, the Texans need to make a change. They need to save this season, or else it's going to be like every other Houston Texans playoff run where we've seen it before. A home playoff win, you get to the divisional round, and you get embarrassed. I do not want to see that. I don't want to hear same old Houston Texans. God damn it, I want to win. You got the quarterback. You got the defense. We need someone who just knows what the hell they're doing in play calling, who has experience. Now I got a conspiracy that I'm going to tell y'all later on who I want potentially calling the Houston Texan offense in the future, but that's for another day. Guys, thank you for hearing me rant. For more Houston Texans content, you guys know what to do. Feel free and follow me for more. Don't forget, this episode is being brought to you and powered by BetUS. 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. Promo code YouTube150. You all have a very blessed day.